AMD RDNA 3.5 Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M GPU gaming performance and power scaling detailed, major leap for IGPUs. AMD's Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M GPUs based on the RDNA 3.5 graphics architecture become the new standard for IGPUs, setting new performance records, and have been thoroughly detailed by Golden Pig Upgrade. AMD RDNA 3.5 proves to be a great leap for IGPUs, Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M up to 41% faster than RDNA 3. Yesterday, AMD launched its brand new Ryzen i300 Strix APUs which carry 3 brand new cores. The CPU side is configured with Zen 5 cores, the NPU side is configured with XDNA 2 cores, and the GPU side is configured with RDNA 3.5 cores. All 3 architectures are a major addition to the laptop family, but one component that stands out is the RDNA 3.5 architecture, which shows big performance improvements over its RDNA 3 predecessor. AMD launches Fluid Motion Frames 2 with eye optimization, performance enhancements, low latency frame gen, RX 6000 and RX 7000 GPU support. Despite being a refresh, optimization of the RDNA 3 core and not a proper architectural change like the next-gen RDNA 4 GPUs, the RDNA 3.5 architecture shows that AMD can still achieve some great results by tuning its existing designs. The first 2 IGPUs that are based on the new RDNA 3.5 GPU architecture are the Radeon 890M, featured on Ryzen i9 HX370, and the Radeon 880M, featured on Ryzen i9 365. 2 of 9. Hardware Insider and Tester, Golden Pig Upgrade, did a thorough testing of both Radeon 800M GPUs and the results speak for themselves. But before we get to those, let's quickly give you a rundown of the specs of each IGPU. The Radeon 890M is the flagship configuration offering 16 compute units or 1024 cores clocked up to 2900 MHz, and the Radeon 880M features 12 compute units or 768 cores clocked at the same peak clocks of up to 2900 MHz. The flagship houses 33% more cores than the previous RDNA 3 flagship, the Radeon 780M, which matches the Radeon 880M. Image source, Golden Pig Upgrade, Bilibili. The testing comparisons include the AMD Ryzen i9 HX370 at 60 watts/70 watts, PL1/SPL, Ryzen i9 365 at 60 watts/54 watts, PL1/SPL, Ryzen 78845HS at 60 watts/60 watts, PL1/SPL, and Core Ultra 9 185H at 56 watts/55 watts, PL1/SPL. The Ryzen i300 APUs were running LPDDR5X memory at 7500 mount, S. The Core Ultra 9 185H was running LPDDR5 7467 memory, while the Hawkpoint APU was running LPDDR5 6400 memory. All 3 chips were tested with the latest graphics drivers in best performance and performance mode profiles. Coming first to 3D-Mark performance, the Radeon 890M and ARC's LPG IGPU straight blows, while the Radeon 880M mostly sits below the ARC IGPU but stands much ahead of the Radeon 780M GPU. The performance varies from test to test, but these are synthetic performance tests and gaming performance paints a wholly different picture. Starting with the gaming tests, the Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M RDNA 3.5 IGPUs outperformed the Hawkpoint and Meteor Lake chips by a decent lead, which goes up to 18%, 890M, and 16%, 880M, in standard AAA titles, and up to 41%, 890M, and 40%, 880M, versus the RDNA 3 GPUs in online, esports, titles. Following are the per title performance increases. AMD RDNA 3.5, Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M, IGPU benchmarks, source, Golden Pig Upgrade. Game. AMD Ryzen i9 HX370. AMD Ryzen i9 365. Intel Core Ultra 9 185H. AMD Ryzen 7 8845HS. Dota 2, low. 162.8, 139.9%. 161.9, 139.2%. 169.4, 145.6%. 116.3, 100%. Dota 2, high. 83.7, 133.9%. 85.3, 136.4%. 83.2, 133.1%. 62.5, 100%. Counter-Strike 2, low. 191.8, 134.5%. 191.7, 134.5%. 171.3, 120.2%. 142.5, 100%. Counter-Strike 2, high. 45.3, 122.7%. 44.2, 119.7%. 38.9, 105.4%. 36.9, 100%. League of Legends, low. 395.4, 161.3%. 374.8, 154.5%. 358.4, 146.0%. 245.1, 100%. League of Legends, high. 297.7, 158.8%. 304.6, 162.5%. 276.5, 147.5%. 187.4, 100%. Hitman 3, low. 108.1, 134.2%. 95.4, 118.5%. 83.9, 104.2%. 80.5, 100%. Hitman 3, high. 64.9, 133.5%. 58.4, 120.1%. 46.9, 96.5%. 48.6, 100%. Cyberpunk 2077, low. 66.4, 136.3%. 64.4, 132.2%. 53.2, 109.2%. 48.7, 100%. Cyberpunk 2077, high. 40.4, 120.9%. 39.2, 117.3%. 36.6, 109.5%. 33.4, 100%. F1 2020, low. 130.4, 129.2%. 128.8, 127.6%. 111.3, 110.3%. 100.9, 100%. F1 2020, high. 95.0, 118.4%. 93.2, 116.2%. 74.7, 93.1%. 80.2, 100%. Mount and Blade 2, low. 209.5, 115.6%. 207.5, 114.5%. 191.1, 105.5%. 181.1, 100%. Mount and blade 2, high. 57.1, 114.2%. 57.8, 115.6%. 55.5, 111.0%. 50.0, 100%. Dying light 2, low. 56.4, 124.7%. 53.3, 117.9%. 48.8, 107.9. 45.2, 100%. Dying light 2, high. 29.1, 134.1%. 26.5, 122.1%. 30.3, 139.6%. 21.7, 100%. Performance testing with external, discrete GPUs, was also shared. The GeForce RTX 4060 was used in both Key 4.0 X4 and X8 configurations, and you can see that the X8 configuration does tend to be a tad bit better at higher resolutions, but you can add an external graphics card if you want to get higher gaming performance. This would be useful in cases such as US4 and Oculink, which will be featured on various mini PCs and handhelds that come with a Radeon 890M and Radeon 880M configurations. The latest graphics slider has also been shared, which puts the AMD Radeon 890M, RDNA 3.5, GB faster than the GeForce GTX 1650T, 60 watts, and the Radeon 880M, RDNA 3.5, GB faster than an 85 watts GeForce GTX 1650 graphics card. The RTX 3050 Max-Q still leads the chart, but this difference will be further mitigated once we get RDNA 3.5 in desktop options, which will be able to offer even faster performance thanks to higher power limits and higher temperature ranges. These APUs also come with support for the same driver branch as the RDNA 3 GPUs and support all the latest features such as FSR Super Resolution, 1/2/3, FSR Frame Generation, Hybrid Tune, Anti-Lag Plus, AFMF, and more. These make for a great and customized experience for gaming PCs. Overall, this is a great showcase for the AMD Radeon 800M RDNA 3.5 inches graphics series and GPU architecture, which has once again propelled the capabilities of IPUs, integrated GPUs, to new heights. Intel will soon introduce its 2 architecture on Lunar Lake CPUs, offering a 50% bump in performance, while AMD will be expanding the capabilities of its RDNA 3.5 graphics architecture with the upcoming Strix Halo series offering up to 40 compute units. We can't wait to see what those platforms can offer, as these mean great things forward for the mini PC and handheld gaming segment. News source: Golden Pig upgrade. Products mentioned in this post: $1,502.83. Ryzen i9 365. $1,649. The links above are affiliate links. As an Amazon associate, Gft.com may earn from qualifying purchases.